The night at Viking, the blade gleamed brighter than the moon. With a single slash, he severed the bond of righteousness within his heart. The warlord fell, blood splattered against the city walls. Lubu gave a hollow smile, kneeling before Dong Zhuo, bowing his head to trade it all for fame and glory. The wine banquet grew heated, oaths vanished like smoke. His brocade robes were stained with blood. His horse neighed amidst a sky thick with dust. The night at Viking, a sword flashed, dripping with blood. He who styled himself a man of honor killed his master for the sake of petty gain. Kneeling before Dong Zhuo's tent, his knees caked with mud, his eyes blinded by greed. One final glance backward, and he saw his life had turned to empty fame. Lubu betrayed his masters 3 times, spending a lifetime chasing the shadows of blades and spears. Yesterday they shared a saddle, today he hunts them down to the very ends of the earth. A renowned general amidst a battlefield of fire, yet his heart remained cold as frost. Lubu betrayed his masters 3 times, leaving the entire realm to descend into tragedy. Lubu betrayed his masters, and in doing so betrayed himself. The oath sworn yesterday, by this morning he had cast them all aside. The red hair neighed loudly amidst the chaotic troops, yet the figure of its master slumped to the ground behind him. Lubu betrayed his masters, and even the heavens refused to speak his name. Chang and burned, Dong Zhuo fell within the imperial court. A sword flashed and loyalty turned to stone. The remnants of the army rose in fury, hunting him down to the horizon. Lubu cast aside his seal of office, mounted his horse and fled, leaving behind the life he once called his own. Then he met Liu Bei, a humble thatched hut, a simple bowl of rice, a man who reached out to save him, offering him a foothold in a turbulent world. But suspicion festered in his heart like a smoldering ember beneath the ash. Then on a night when the wind shifted, Lubu turned his back and seized it all, shattered. The bonds of brotherhood once sworn now lie in ruins. Upon the high scaffold, the hangman's noose awaits. Those eyes, once filled with fierce pride, now gaze down upon a life cut far too short. Had he but held fast to that single word, trust, then that very blade could have stood against the heavens themselves. No matter how mighty one may be, one is still defeated by the human heart. No matter how swift one may be, one cannot outrun one's own sins. A lifetime spent roaming wild and free, only to be defeated in the end by oneself. His name still echoes through the ages, yet no one remains to hail him as a man of loyalty and honor. Lubu 3 A lifetime spent chasing the shadows of blade and spear. Yesterday they share the same saddle. Today they hunt one another to the bitter end. A renowned general amidst the battlefield ablaze, yet his heart remains cold as the morning frost. 3 times he betrayed his lord, ensuring his name would ring out forever, yet finding not a single soul to offer him pity. Oh, 3 times he betrayed his lord. A life of glory transformed into a tragic curse. Riding the red hare, he traversed the entire realm, yet could not cross the threshold of true compassion. A renowned general amidst the battlefield ablaze, yet his heart remains cold as the morning frost. 3 times he betrayed his lord, and in the end he perished upon the very path he himself had chosen.